What's up, brothers? We are back at it with another Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl video. Recently, we went over two big changes in Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl in comparison to Smash. And in this video, we're gonna go over two more changes. And if you're a Melee player especially, you're gonna wanna watch this whole video because towards the end, I'm gonna tell you what the biggest change coming to Nickelodeon All-Star is. Not joking, when I heard about it, my first reaction was disappointment, even if I'm trying to stay open-minded. Also, if you haven't seen the first video on big mechanical differences, be sure to check it out. So with that out of the way, let's get started with the changes. Change number one, no jump squat. Jump squat is you pressing the button and basically the time until your character is airborne. In Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl, there's gonna be no jump squat. So in Smash Ultimate, it's 3 frames for every single character. In Melee, however, you have a wide range. Characters like Fox, for example, have a 3-frame jump squat, just like every character in Ultimate, but a character like Bowser have 8 frames of jump squat. This obviously puts Fox at a big advantage over a character like Bowser, since Fox is able to get his aerials out faster and link aerials more easily into each other. As someone that don't really like traditional heavy characters like Bowser and Ganon, I do think this is one change that could make these characters more appealing to someone like me and more appealing to a lot of people that don't like these characters. Because if you have characters that are very slow, for a lot of people that's not the most fun, right? And if you have a universal jump squat or lack of jump squat, actually, it's gonna speed up the game and that will help these characters a lot, I believe. Since you're leaving the ground faster, you're gonna get faster aerials, faster wave dashes, and so on. Hopefully leads to faster matches in general, which I think both players and spectators will find very enjoyable. So overall, I do think this change is really good, or could be very good. There is, however, one possible big downside I see to this. Let's say the game has a lot of input delay and you have no jump squat as well. It's gonna be very, very hard, actually impossible in many scenarios to react. So basically, the more input delay you have, the less effective reactions are in general, right? And then on top of that, if you have no jump squat as well, that could make it really, really difficult for reaction gameplay. I'm not saying that reactions should always be possible. I think having a good mix of like when reactions are possible versus when reads are necessary is a good mix, personally. High input delay could be a way for some designers to make the games more balanced. You know, you have to guess more. And with that said, since we don't know the input delay, I don't know how this will impact things, but this is the one way I could see this being very bad. Almost like no jump squat and high input delay. It's impossible to know currently if this will be really good or if it could be quite bad in the process too. Change number 2. This is the one you've been waiting for, especially in the perspective of a Melee player. The biggest change Melee players switching over to Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl will experience is... Dash Dance is gone! There is no dash dancing. And honestly, that hurts. Dash dances can be used aggressively to gain space. It can and mainly is used to weave in and out of your opponent's attack ranges. It's a great movement option, making your opponents believe they can reach you even when they cannot. You often see people punish landing lags with dash dance grab, for example. You might be wondering why dash dancing is not included in the game. According to this Discord message by a developer to the game, we can see that dash dance was considered, but later removed because it went against the commitment of dash attacks and preserving momentum. As someone that really likes characters having good dash attacks, such as Peach in Melee, for example, I like the idea of dash attacks being very risky but possibly high reward. They might find a good balance here, but there are some things I think are important to remember. If the risk reward is done too much in favor of one side, it could become too common of a strategy to either dash attack a lot if the punishment is not severe enough, or not trying to commit to dash attacks, or even dashes forward too much in general because it's too risky. Again, really hard to say how everything will end up, but my current ideas are that I think the jump squat change looks promising, but the lack of dash dance disappointing. But I won't judge either change until I've played the game for myself. It certainly limits your movement freedom. With no jump squat and what looks like very quick wave dashes, I hope this change won't feel too bad, but as a Melee fan, it's an initial concern, and I hope this don't end up being too bad. Alright guys, that's gonna be it for this video. What do you guys think about the two changes? Do you guys like the no jump squat and the lack of dash dance? Do you think it's good? Do you think it's bad? Please let me know in the comments below, and make sure to give this channel a follow, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace.